Hey guys, the Gemmy Fan here on Jingle Bells. What we have here today to show you is something really amazing and something that I thought I'd never get anytime soon. This is the Gemmy animated Santa Claus dancing bear. I don't really exactly remember when this was sold. I know it was sold at Walmart in like 2003 or 4. Because I remember seeing it, but I cannot grasp the year on it. But it sings actually a lot more songs, and it has a lot of bass, and it's very loud. I will say that this is one of the loudest, and it has the most bass out of all the Christmas life sizes that were ever produced at this time. Because one, the reason I believe it has more bass is because the speaker is actually in the bass rather than the body itself, like the other Santas and the other characters made at that time. And this one sings, I think, 4 or 5 Christmas songs. I think it's 5 Christmas songs, yeah. It sings Jingle Bells, Most Wonderful Time of the Year, Up on the Housetop, Walking in a Winter Wonderland, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. But that's not in order, so don't go by what I say as far as order goes. But I actually got this in a trade from Justin Johns, actually. And if you didn't see my other video I mentioned on my original channel, I got an inflatable snowman, 8-foot snowman with the skis with it, or snowshoes, whatever you want to call it. So it was a 2-for-1 deal, which was definitely good on my part and his part, because he got the 15-foot inflatable toy soldier or nutcracker, and I got the this bear and the snowman, which definitely equal to the same amount as that soldier for sure. Plus, I've always wanted this one because I always loved the songs, and I always loved how he sang it. So, really, he did not need any adjustments to him. Well, the hips needed an adjustment. I had to replace the belt in there because it was loose, and I had to adjust the speed dial, which was actually in his right foot. So after that, he works pretty good. He sings, like I said, he sings 5 songs, so I guess I'll start it out with the first one. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. This is actually my favorite out of all my Christmas life sizes. Honestly, I go for this one over my original Santa any day, just because of the songs and the loudness of the bass and everything like that. It also has a microphone option, but unfortunately I do not have the microphone with it. And another interesting thing is that the adapter that it came with was a 9-volt adapter, and Justin told me that it didn't work on that specific adapter, but he said he used his original 9-volt from his other Santa that he had. So I was like, okay. But then when I read the label, it says DC 6-volt. Now when I read 6-volt, I was like, okay, I guess I just need a 6-volt adapter. Plug that in, and it cut out like every time it would start dancing. So I was like, okay, that's too low of a voltage. And I got an original 9-volt that any other of the life size would use, and it works flawlessly. As you can see, it's using it right now, and there's no issues with it whatsoever. So my guess is just that it was a misprinting on the base for as far as the voltage is necessary. So I don't know. I really don't know why they did that, but it works perfect on a 9-volt, just like it's supposed to, and it does not work at all on a 6-volt, any 6 volts for that matter. So with all that being said, that's really all I have to say about it. Other than that, I also had to fix the mouth. The string in the mouth had broken, so I fixed that. The head was not working very well when I got it either, but I think the motor was just frozen up a little bit, and after a few go-arounds of it playing, it seemed to work out just fine. Like I said, adjusted the hip mechanism. I put a new belt in there, adjusted the speed dial, because the speed dial was down way too low, and it would hardly hip swing. And but yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll continue on. close-up video of it, or close-up look of it. And it's probably just going to sound off while I get the details, but who cares. So here's the... See, as you can see, it's got several options here. There's volume control, it's got off, mic, and then auxiliary, which is where you can just plug anything you want in there and quote customize it. And you see right here it says DC 6 volt, but it works perfect on 9 volts, and that's not even over exceeding the power. I think it was just a misprint. Let me know if it says the same thing on you on your things too. For whoever else has this model, please let me know in the comments. But there are the options. So yeah. So that pretty much concludes our review over the Gemmy animated life-size 5-foot. It's a little bit over 5 feet, I'd have to say 5'2", 5'3", life-size Santa Bear. So what I'm gonna do, just for the heck of it, is finish out the sequences of the songs and then end it there. So here we go.